Hello, people. Good day. This is the first time I'm making this content with this new phone. Hopefully, you can hear me better now and that I look better. But this is a more succinct argument against the Kierkegaard optimistic nihilism video. Because I've asked people, how does this nihilistic way of life make them happy? And they've just thrown this video out there. But I don't really see how this video argues anything really. I'm sorry, I just don't. Because it says, think about it, when all your troubles, all the pain, all the troubles you've been through won't matter, so don't stress about it. Okay, great. But that's the cause of the psychological distress. What this really is essentially arguing for is that the cause of the problem and the solution to the problem is the same thing. I don't see how that can be the case. Unfortunately, I don't. Because it's like telling a burn victim, yes, we can heal your burn wounds by setting you on fire again. And that's obviously not the case. So, can somebody please explain this logic to me? Like, um, there's a whole song about this. We all know in the end about in Lincoln Park. Okay? So, sorry. Sorry about that. But we all know that line in the end where Chester goes, I tried so hard, I got so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. That's the problem. And Kierkegaard, a few months ago, even at the end of the pandemic, of 2020, released a video about finding the most precious amount of time, since your time is limited. That causes even more stress. Like, we don't even like time pressure when it comes to deadlines for work. And now we have to use this time to find our meaning and purpose. Motherfucker, if we knew that, we wouldn't be having an existential crisis to begin with. So I'm just trying to get this perspective. Can somebody explain it to me? Because it's like telling somebody all the effort you put into this life, all the trials and tribulations, all the pain and suffering is for nothing. Let me put it to you in a more less nihilistic term. You go out there for an exam. You go for an exam. You work hard. You spend endless nights troubling and stressing and worrying about it. And then you fail the test. Great. All that pain, all that suffering, just to get an F. You get what I'm trying to say? That's how I feel about this Kierkegaard optimistic nihilism and to make the most of your time. But even with that, even as a kid, asking me what I wanted to do for a living is incredibly stressful. I found that very distressing. It's like Jean-Paul Sartre talks about when he talks about the curse of choice or something to that effect. We are burdened by the fact that we have choices to make. Freedom is a curse, that type of thing. And Kierkegaard said, no, you must use the best of your time. They're even going to bring out a calendar for this stuff. Yay, let's make an incredibly distressing scenario even more distressing. You get what I'm trying to say? Even, and I use this quote a lot. Dave Chappelle said it when he spoke about getting Chappelle Show back. When he said, have you ever worked your whole life for something and then have it come to nothing? This is what the distressing thing is. It's like I said a few days ago when I was saying, why not just do heroin and cocaine? Why not? Like God said, it doesn't matter in the end. It doesn't matter. So somebody please explain this to me. Because just throwing that video out there saying, here's why it gives my anxiety doesn't help. You're not explaining anything. How does that thing there kill your anxiety? But my argument, and I've said this in other places, is the cause of psychological distress. Hopefully, this is more succinct and it makes more sense. Thank you.